Hey everybody, just got through my beginning of the game setup. Hey everybody, just got through my beginning of the game setup. Hey everybody, just got through my beginning of the game setup. We're kind of broke right now, getting ready to do some missions. We're kind of broke right
Always
now,
good to see
getting
you in
ready to do
Oxford,
some
man.
missions. I ended up with not such a good group, but we'll see from there. Got a couple of good pilots, so I can work with them. Got a couple of good pilots, so I can work with them. Okay, so what we're looking at is I've decked this out. I kept the ERPPC, but I pulled three medium lasers instead of the other stuff. And I kept the Streak 4. The trebuchet I got was the one with SRMs, so it's a little light on the armor because there wasn't really much to modify. The urban mech, I had no idea what to do with it, so I pretty much just left it as is. The commando, I pretty much just moved some stuff around and left it as is, modified the armor a little bit, and we will just start from there. This is going to be our first mission. I've honestly just started playing, so here we go. Figured you guys didn't want to see all the beginning setup. There's a lot of modification and stuff that I like to do before I even bring a mech down to the ground. So it takes a little bit, and then about a month of downtime, all the modifications happen. So I just got us up to where we were ready for our first mission and went from there. This is roguetech that I'm playing. If you're wondering, um, I generally play modded. I think I beat the game once before the expansions started coming out, and from that point on, I've never played non-modded since. Got a couple of allies with us. They're going to be mostly useless, so looks like we got to go down and around this way in order to get there.
Moving out. Consider it done. Moving out. Consider it done.
What's up, Commander? Moving to position.
Have no doubt it will be done. Certainly.
Affirmative.
Have no doubt it will be done. Certainly.
Aye, aye. Affirmative. Aye, aye. Affirmative.
Well, let's see what we got. Looks like an urban mech over there.
Damn it, I'm wounded.
And of course, we're going to open with a headshot. And of course, we're going to open with a headshot. Helicopter. And that's all we can see for now.
Ready for orders.
And that's all we can see for now.
Move order received. I got him.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Ah, the urban mech is the assassination target. Guess that makes sense why he shot me in the head. Guess that makes
Yes,
sense
Commander.
why he shot me in the head.
Sprinting. What's the plan? Lift
Yeah,
me
it's that weird urban mech lamb, so it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's that weird urban mech lamb, so it's pretty quick.
off. Firing. No more short range.
And guess he got a little bit of payback there.
No more short range.
Guess he got a little bit of payback. Well, there's the rest of the enemy. Problem with fighting Comstars, you usually fight them in stars or reinforced lances. Problem with fighting
You have
Comstars,
orders?
you usually fight them in stars or reinforced lances.
Roger. Full speed. Good to go. Roger. Full speed. Good to go.
Wonder if that Hussar's running a large laser or a PPC. Wonder if that Hussar's running a large laser or a PPC. Oh, there's what I wanted to see, a Saladin. Oh, there's what I wanted to see, a Saladin.
Awaiting orders. Of course. Confirm.
Receiving you. Location confirmed. Alright, I'll give him the whole 9 yards. Solid connection on that one.
Standing by. Copy that. Firing a full salvo. Reporting critical hit.
The mech's doing most of the frontline fight, and I'm going to try to keep in the woods or behind something. The mech's doing most of the frontline fight, and I'm going to try to keep in the woods or behind something. That would be a large laser hussar. That would be a large laser hussar. Wonder what the other one is.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Wonder what the other one is.
Here you go, moron.
Pretty sure Saladins usually run AC-20, so we're gonna see if we can get it off the board quick. We're way too light to deal with that. AC-20, so we're gonna see if we can get it off the board quick. We're way too light to deal with that.
Barely hit, Commander. Barely hit.
Reporting. Reporting. Target acquired and locked in.
Well, we tried.
Target acquired and locked in.
Well, we tried.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Roger that.
Looks like we got him with the commander.
Affirmative. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Looks like we got him with the commander.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Looks like we got him with the
How might I help? As you wish. Locking on target.
Well, target down.
Enemy down.
I really need the loot though, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for the rest of the kills too. Pretty sure we're gonna go for the rest of the kills too. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm a little scared of the Ripper, and I'm a little scared of that urban mech. The Hussars should be handleable. I'm a little scared of the Ripper, and I'm a little scared of that urban mech. The Hussars should be handleable.
Good to go. Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
You have orders?
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
You have orders? Confirmed. He's going down.
He's not a very good pilot, but
No joy.
I couldn't get the angle I wanted.
Yes,
I
Commander.
couldn't get the angle I wanted.
Moving to position. Moving to position. What the hell?
Well, if this was tabletop, I'd say that's a dead commando.
Yes, Commander.
Well, if this was tabletop, I'd say that's a dead commando.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Confirmed. Hope we can salvage that.
A little more salvage on the board. A little more salvage on the board.
Hot damn. Let's do this. Hot damn. Let's do this. Right here. Heading out. Firing at enemy six. One for the scrap heap. Firing at enemy.
I think the only thing we really got to worry about anymore is that urban mech.
Aye, aye.
I think the only thing we really got to worry about anymore is that urban mech.
What's the plan? Confirmed. I understand. Failed to connect.
I didn't take the shot with the commando because he was all ammo weapons, and I didn't want to waste the ammo.
Awaiting orders.
And I didn't want to waste the ammo.
I understand.
Oop, there's that big old large laser hitting.
Yes, Commander.
Oop, there's that
On
big
the
old
move.
large laser hitting. I'm gonna turn off the ERPPC and cool down this round. Turn off the ERPPC and
That
cool
hit
down
something
this round.
good.
He's the PPC urban mech.
Commander?
He's the PPC urban mech.
Roger that. Giving him everything I've got.
Reporting. Be there in a jet. Good to go. What's the plan? Consider it done. Of course.
Pretty sure the Kronos can handle the urban mech on its own. I think I'm gonna put everybody else on the Hussar, and we're just gonna finish this up. I think I'm gonna put everybody else on the Hussar, and we're just gonna finish this up. And as I thought, the friendlies are just useless. And
How
as
might I
thought,
help?
The enemies are just
As you wish.
are just useless.
Target confirmed. Reporting negative damage.
Commander.
Reporting negative damage.
No problem. Firing full complement on enemy.
I was kind of hoping we'd take the rest of his weapons off the table, but I guess a leg will work. I was kind of hoping we'd take the rest of his weapons off the table, but
Yes, Commander.
I guess a leg will work.
Yes, Commander. Have no doubt it will be done.
Standing by.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Well, that's the rest of his weapons off the table. Don't know what we're going to do about this Hussar. I can't get him.
Armor breach. Internal.
Hussar, I can't get him.
Armor breach. Internal.
Moving out. Giving them everything I've got. Target eliminated.
You have orders? Confirmed. Firing. That's a miss.
Aye, aye. On the move. Firing all weapons. On the move. Firing all weapons.
Awaiting orders.
The guy in the trebuchet is the best pilot I got.
Have a
He's
feeling about this.
still having a problem hitting him. The guy in the trebuchet is the best pilot I got. He's still having a problem hitting him.
How might I help? Yes, Commander. Unloading a full salvo. Yes, that's a critical hit.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Move order confirmed.
And Commando to save the day.
Last target.
Mission successful.
And Commando to save the day. Well, looks like that went a little better than I expected. Well, looks like that went a little better than I expected. Sorry about the weird noises. I've actually got a directional mic, and in order to speak into it, I have to hold it up. And in order to speak into it, I have to hold it up. And every time I pick it up, it makes a bunch of weird noises. I don't know. I want those Hussar parts, but I think I'm going to take the rep and the gear. I should have taken the Hussar part. Well, no cooling system, so I think I'm going to take the 2 large lasers. Well, no cooling system, so I think I'm going to take the 2 large lasers. I don't really like taking the mech parts early on in the game. I prefer to take some engines and sell them. I don't really like taking the mech parts early on in the game. I prefer to take some engines and sell them. Unless, of course, the mech parts are an upgrade. Unless, of course, the mech parts are an upgrade. Getting rid of everything that I either don't want or that has special stipulations on it. That way I can just throw it on my gear and move on. That way I can just throw it on my gear and move on. Probably going to end up running that large laser on the bigger mech I have, and we'll see what we do from there with the PPC, the Kronos. I think if I run the large laser, pull off the SRM, I might be able to put a pair of large lasers. That'll make it a lot more dangerous than it was. Mando, of course, needs repairs. Took a large laser to the leg. Well, I think we're going to keep going with the PPC for now. Don't really see a reason to switch over now. I picked up an Archer part from the store. And that's, if you're wondering where the Archer part come from, that's where it came from.
That work order you submitted is complete.
We're gonna get our best pilots back on the table before we take another mission.
Waiting for orders. How might
Commander?
ready for orders? Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Nobody's ready to level up.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get our
Roger that,
upgrade
Commander.
for the
I'll get
training
the crew
module. And let's drop on another mission. I don't really like defends, they take too long. This early in the game, attack bases are kind of dangerous. I think we'll do a capture base. It's a little high skull rating for what I want, but we might be okay. We'll put the pilot in the urban mech since they both have got 2 gunnery. And we'll bring this guy down and replace Nebula. Okay, let's go ahead and drop. Found another mod that I'm looking at that I'm probably going to try a little later today. And if it's any good, I'll probably be playing that Wednesday when I go live. If not, I'm probably going to be coming straight back to roguetech. roguetech just takes so much processing power. I've got a pretty high-end machine, and it just bogs down everything. And sorry about the weird pop-up. Welcome to Windows 10. Sorry about the weird pop-up. Welcome to Windows 10.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, looks like the friendlies dropped in the base, so we can get a look at the enemies. Okay, looks like the friendlies dropped in the base, so we can get a look at the enemies. Scorpion running an LRM. Scorpion running an LRM. And that's all I see.
Right here.
And that's all I see.
Right here. Heading out. Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Well, almost killed our Centurion. Oops. Well, almost killed our Centurion. Oops.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Standing by. Got it. Enemy outflanked.
With streaks, if you hit the fire button and they aren't going to hit the target, they don't shoot. So there's no reason, if they're the only thing in range and they're the only thing with the target, might as well hit the fire button. Might as well hit the fire button.
Good to go.
I don't want to hit the mech down in front of this one, so I'm just going to skip the shooting this round. The mech down in front of this one, so I'm just going to skip the shooting this round.
Receiving you. Confirmed. Locking on target.
Turned off the SRM-6 because I didn't want to use the ammo, knowing the streaks weren't going to shoot if they couldn't hit. The SRM-6 because I didn't want to use the ammo, knowing the streaks weren't going to shoot if they couldn't hit. I don't know what a Calliope mech is. I know what a Calliope turret is. I don't know what a Calliope mech is. I know what a Calliope turret is.
Orders. On the move.
You have orders? Good to go.
Need something, Chief? Double time, let's go. Roger that. No luck.
It's not going to cause heat or anything. Might as well go ahead and shoot. So that's why I always hit that fire button. Might as well go ahead and shoot. So that's why I always hit that fire button. And there's one helicopter we don't have to deal with. And there's one helicopter we don't have to deal with.
Damage is light. Receiving you. Consider it done. All right, I'll give him the whole 9 yards.
I generally do about 4 to 5 missions a night, depending on how long they take. Sometimes the missions will get a little ugly, and they'll take forever.
Copy that.
Sometimes the missions will get a little ugly,
Acknowledge.
and they'll take forever. And then you might get less. I generally go for about 2 hours, so.
Ready for orders.
I generally go for about 2 hours.
Locking in all weapon systems. Take that.
Even with the terrible hit percentages, I threw that SRM6 in hoping for that hit. Even with the terrible hit percentages, I threw that
Damage
SRM6
minimal.
in hoping for that hit.
What's the plan? Certainly.
I had a moment that I could see it, but didn't take my chance to look at it. Probably a proto-mech.
Standing by.
Didn't take my chance to look at it. Probably a proto-mech.
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secure it before proceeding to your next objective.
On the move.
Waiting for orders. Piece of cake. Here you go, moron.
It's using plasma and an MML, and I think the MML got broke.
Yes, Commander.
It's using plasma and an MML.
I understand.
The MML got broke.
Unleashing hell. Scored a critical hit.
They keep lobbing artillery at it. It's just kind of falling apart.
Receiving you.
Just kind of falling apart.
Roger. Aye, aye.
Maybe I can get that plasma weapon.
Tango.
Not gonna have any ammo, but maybe I
What's
can get
up,
that
Commander?
plasma weapon. Not gonna have any ammo.
Let's move.
What's up, boss?
Awaiting orders. I'll be there before you know it. Awaiting orders. I'll be there before you know it.
Piece of cake.
Heading out.
Moving to position.
Well, we're gonna be dealing with reinforcements somewhere.
I've got eyes
We're
on
gonna be
hostile
dealing with
reinforcements. They're heading your
reinforcements
way.
somewhere. Well, that's some nasty reinforcements. Well, that's some nasty reinforcements. As much as I want the bushwhacker, I really didn't want to see one this early on. As much as I want the bushwhacker,
Standing by.
I really really didn't want to see one this
On
early on.
Now, let's see how you handle this.
Something I can do? Moving to position. I'm gonna give him the big baboon.
And a tank called a boombox. And a tank called a boombox. I might not want to get too close to it. I am playing with nukes on, and I might not want to get too close to it. That just doesn't sound good.
Receiving you.
That just doesn't sound good.
On the move.
Okay, big lasers and flamers and tags. Okay, big
What's the plan?
lasers and flamers and tags.
Moving out. What's the plan? Unloading a full salvo. Moving out. Full salvo.
That little artillery tank is trying so hard. That little artillery tank is trying so hard. Well, LBX-20 fluid gun and a tagger. Okay, yeah. Well, LBX-20
Yes, Commander.
fluid gun and a tagger. Okay, yeah.
Hauling ass. I bet you're gonna like this. It
Most
must be some
helicopters
heavy
are also extremely dangerous, so. Most helicopters are also extremely dangerous, so.
Yes, Commander. Consider it done. Yes, Commander. Certainly.
Give them everything you've got.
That vehicle is dead.
Wish I had a multi-targeting system. I'd have killed them both.
Ready for orders.
Wish I had a multi-targeting system. I'd have killed them both.
Position confirmed. Firing all weapons. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Commando will come up and do its job. Commando will come up and do its job.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Well, that was a terrible shot. Well, that was a terrible shot. And now we more than likely have a dead bushwhacker. just turned its back to me. And now we more than
Good
likely
to
have
go.
a dead bushwhacker. Just turned its
Location
back to me.
confirmed. Locking in all weapon systems. Location confirmed.
How might I help? How might I help? As you wish. Target acquired and locked in.
Receiving you.
As you wish. Target acquired and locked in.
Aye, aye. Confirmed. Firing.
If you play MechWarrior Online, you know that most bushwhackers are running XL engines. And this game's really no different. 90% of the time the bushwhacker's gonna run an XL. 90% of the time
Ready
the
for orders.
bushwhacker's gonna run an XL.
Target acquired.
So if we can get that torso off, we'll put it down. So if we can get that torso off, we'll put it down. And I really did not want to get LBX 20.
Stripped off. Ready for
And I
orders.
really did not want to get LBX 20.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Yeah?
Targeting for an alpha strike.
You're fine.
And there's the XL engine.
Destroyed.
Or maybe an ammo explosion. It could be either one. And there's the XL
You have
engine.
orders?
Or maybe an ammo explosion. Could
Have
be
no
either
doubt it will be done. Target confirmed. Have no doubt it will be done.
Standing by. On it. Firing at enemy 6. Reporting negative damage.
Urban Mech's already took the LBX 20, so we'll jump behind him and make him think about what he's going to shoot at. So we'll jump behind him and make him think about what he's going to shoot at.
I'm showing minor damage.
Wow, he's got a ton of armor.
Standing by.
Wow, he's got a ton of armor.
Heading out. On it.
Commander. Position confirmed. Beat the cake.
Gotta turn off the ERPPC to cool down this round.
Receiving you.
Gotta turn off the ERPPC to cool down this round.
Affirmative. Yeah.
We should have him now.
Reporting.
We should have him now.
One for the scrap heap. One for the scrap heap.
Mission successful.
Well, that could have gone worse. Well, that could have gone worse. Only one part of the bushwhacker. Only one part of the not enough weapon mounts on whatever that is to even make it worth my time. So we're gonna look for some loot. Even make it worth my time. So we're gonna look for some loot. I need some endo steel. Ferrofibrous. The compact gyro would be nice too, but that adds weight. The compact gyro would be nice too, but that adds weight. I think we're good with this. Let's see what they give us. Let's sell the trash. I think we're good with this. Let's see what they give us. Let's sell the trash. Ammo is always worth my time. I'm going to keep the targeting computer for later. Ammo is always worth my time. Never have a problem getting another medium laser until I break 10 of them. Then I start selling them off. And sooner or later you might need an AC-5. Gonna see if the Pharaoh will allow us to put the 2 large lasers on. Gonna see if the Pharaoh will allow us to put the 2 large lasers on. Not really. Seems like it runs way too hot. Not really. Seems like it runs way too hot. Maybe if they were just large lasers instead of ERs, it would work. Maybe if they were just large lasers instead of ERs, it would work. I will never understand this thing. Well, let's wait a couple days, get my primary pilots back up, and make another drop. Let's wait a couple days, get my primary pilots back up, and make another drop. And Chinook there is out because the first shot of the game was an enemy shot at me, and he got shot right in the head. The first shot of the game was an enemy shot at me, and he got shot right in the head. I'm going to take a quick look at this test drive mission and see what we're getting to pilot. Quick look at this test drive mission and see what we're getting to. On Anubis, nope. I'm out of that one. On Anubis, nope. I think we're going to take this little battle in the desert up here. I think we're going to take this little battle in the desert up here. Maybe after this one, we will be able to get our pilot some experience. Maybe after this one, we will be able to and some level ups. Some experience. And some level ups. Hopefully this one will be a quick one. I took a lot of salvage. I hope the salvage is going to be worth it. This one will be a quick one. I took a lot of salvage. I hope the salvage is going to be worth it. Again, it's only a half skull, so we're really only looking for weapons and equipment that we need. And if there's nothing in the list we need, we're going to take a bunch of engines so that we can sell them and make some money. If there's nothing in the list we need, we're going to take a bunch of engines so that we can sell them and make some money. And when the financial period rotates around, if we don't get any decent missions out of it, or if they're all desert and urban and stuff like that, we'll change planets, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll finish that archer. We'll change planets, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll finish that archer.
Command interface initiated.
So lovely. So serene.
Looks like we go this way to get down this time. Looks like we go this way to get down this time.
Consider it done.
If we even want to get down. If we even want to get down.
Confirmed.
Coordinates received. Aye, aye.
Looks like this one might be a long one.
Yes, Commander.
Looks like this one might be a long one.
Moving out.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Yes, Commander. Confirmed. On it.
Let's see what they got. We've got a light tank, missile carrier, and a missile carrier. Well, that's garbage. I hope there's one more and it's a mech.
How might I help?
Yeah, without swarmers, I don't think anybody's hitting that urban mech. Without swarmers, I don't think anybody's hitting that urban mech. Is that a clan lance that just dropped?
Orders?
Is that a clan lance that just dropped?
Busting out.
Nope, all vehicles.
Receiving you.
Nope, all vehicles.
Aye, aye.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
Good to go. Roger.
We're keeping the outskirts of combat for now. And we're gonna see what the enemy does if they fight each other. For now.
Systems holding.
And we're gonna see what the enemy does if they fight each other. No, I think this is Hell's Horses that dropped in.
Waiting for orders.
I think this is Hell's Horses that dropped in.
On the move. Full speed.
I don't recognize all the clan logos like I should. I
You
don't
have orders?
recognize all the clan logos like I should.
How's it going?
Definitely clan. Definitely clan. For now, we're going to keep the urban mech just jumping around spotting enemies until we can actually engage. We're going to keep the urban mech just jumping around spotting enemies until we can actually engage.
Standing by. Throttle down.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Well, those are some scary little tanks.
What's up, Commander?
Well, those are some scary little tanks.
I'm going to give him the big bubble.
And possibly light Gazas on the Dasher. And possibly nope. AP Gazas. Nope.
Receiving you.
AP Gazas.
Got it. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Luckily, the Dasher's already been pretty beat up.
Receiving you.
Luckily, the Dasher's already been pretty beat up.
Roger that.
I think it's a perfect time to put some rockets into them. It's a perfect time to put some rockets in 'em.
Bad guy down. I'm out of SRMs.
Certainly. I believe this should have an effect.
And should have probably watched the SRMs because sometimes my guys like to shoot each other.
I'm showing minor damage.
Should have dealt with the MML carrier and
Minimal
its swarmers.
Standing by. Position confirmed. Locking in all weapon systems. Vehicle killed.
Yes, Commander. Moving out. I understand.
Let's finish up these clan vehicles
That's
and
a kill.
make some money. Let's finish up these clan vehicles.
Yes, Commander.
And make some money.
Coordinates received.
Ready for orders.
We're either gonna land her or it's gonna hurt a lot, but 170 damage times 2. We're gonna give it a try.
Affirmative.
Okay, now the gloves are off.
We're gonna give it a try. Well, we hit.
I'm hit.
Well, we hit. Now we have 2 injured pilots. Now we have 2 injured
Damn it. I'm wounded.
And one of those injured pilots are really injured.
Good to go.
And one of those injured pilots are really injured.
Moving out. Targeting for an alpha strike. Solid connection on that.
Ready for orders. Got it. Confirmed. Target's taken a critical.
Reporting. Of course. Yes, Commander.
I hope he doesn't die.
One less vehicle.
I hope he doesn't die.
Yes, Commander.
Because he sure can't get up.
Awaiting orders.
Because he sure can't get up.
Sprinting. As you wish.
Commander. Double time. Let's go. Confirmed.
Receiving you. On it. Damage minimal.
Ready for orders. On my way.
I'm gonna take the overheat.
Critical hit.
Hopefully my ammo doesn't go up.
Standing by.
I'm gonna take the overheat. Hopefully my ammo doesn't.
Heading out. Got it.
And we got him. No more worries.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Mission
And we
successful.
got him. No more worries. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of clan tech in that bin. Clan vehicles usually bring a lot of good stuff. Clan vehicles usually bring a lot of good stuff. I was thinking the rotary, but these super light SRM6s are a must-take. I was thinking the rotary, but these super light SRM6s are a must-take. I do like the engine fuel cells, but most of the time you don't find a use for them because they make the engine just too heavy. I do like the engine fuel cells, but most of the time you don't find a use for them because they make the engine just too heavy. I think I'm just going to take 4 of these SRM6s. I will more than likely put them to use. I'm just going to take 4 of these SRM6s. I will more than likely put them to use. Got the rotary 5 anyway. Got the rotary 5 anyway. I don't usually keep the active probes. I sell them off. And I generally don't run case. I sell them off. And I generally don't run case. Any engine under a 250 is self-fodder, and I will never find a use for the clan double heat sinks. And I will never find a use for the clan double heat sinks. And I think we're good. Well, came in 3 missions ago with possibly going bankrupt if we failed our first mission. Now we're up in the 2 million range. Not doing too bad. Up in the 2 million range. Not doing too bad. We do have a pilot out for 40 days because he fell down. We do have a pilot out for 40 days because he fell down. I'm going to sell off the Dasher. It sells for 64 and I've already got enough. I'm going to sell off the Dasher. Super light mechs. Sells for 64 and I've already got enough. Super light mechs. We're going to change out some of these Streak 4s for the SRM6s we picked up. If we have the ammo. Change out some of these Streak 4s for the SRM6s we picked up. If we have the ammo. Wow, we got 5 of them. Wow, we got 5 of them. Let's go ahead and throw a machine gun on with some ammo too. Let's go ahead and throw a machine gun on with some ammo too.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
We might actually be able to get some armor on the trebuchet. We might actually be able to get some armor on the trebuchet. Oh, they run hot. I'm gonna need the. Oh, they run hot. Heat sinks just counterbalance them.
This is an all-ship
Heat
announcement.
sinks
There's
just
something
counterbalance
very
them.
wrong with the gin we picked up on Liar 2. If you have any,
Right.
please
I'll get it in the
dispose
schedule.
of it immediately. And for everyone's sake, don't drink it.
I just. I mean, I can pull the ECM off to. I just change those rockets over to those SRM6s, but I don't think it's really going to help. There's just not a lot to do with this mech. I don't think it's really going to help. There's just not a lot to do with this mech. I got safe ammo. We'll just jam it in the head. We'll see if that does anything for us. I. It's only going to get a couple more shots than the. We got to run regular ammo. Rockets did. We got to run regular ammo. Rockets did.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
We will, however, change up this SRM6 too. Oh, I'm out of them. I used them all. Okay. Oh, I'm out of them. I used them all. Okay. That'll be fine. Never mind then. We don't have to change them. We're going to wait a little bit. And then I'm going to get the new cockpits and stuff that I have.
Top notch work, if I may say so.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
My terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh. I'm on my way.
Probably going to put that SLDF cockpit in the. Maybe the slick suite. Yeah, I think we'll put the slick suite in the. I didn't get as much cockpits and
I'll let
things
you
as
know
I
when that's
thought.
done.
All-ship announcement. At our next port
I didn't get
call,
as many
we'll be taking on the
cockpits and things
objective.
as I thought.
If you're up for shoring
Oh, the trebuchet. Oh, we did an armor repair.
I've got the financial report.
Well, we didn't go bankrupt. We didn't go bankrupt. Everybody's up except the trebuchet.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit the command center. See what you gave us. I don't really like urban missions. They take too long, but there's so many good battles. I think we're going to start with take bait in the urban setting. And I think we'll bring Hooch in because of a higher piloting. Maybe she won't fall down the minute that she actually jumps on something. It's actually been running rather smooth today. Usually this is mission 4 we're going into, and usually by now it's starting to slow down quite a bit. Getting ready for that memory leak to kick in. But I think that memory leak is actually a problem in Unity. In the base game, you don't notice it so much, but there's so many moving parts to the roguetech mod that you notice it pretty quickly. If for some reason we go black screen in this, it's because I'm restarting Battletech. I haven't got my slides or anything up yet, so all I got right now is a black screen set.
Command interface initiated.
And now that I talked about it, something weird's probably going to happen.
Lock.
Coordinates received.
Moving out. Aye, aye. Moving out.
Funniest thing I've ever seen. That's an urban mech that basically says I go where I want and I go as far as I want. Funniest thing I've ever seen. That's an urban rifle teams. Crud.
Minor damage.
Rifle teams. Crud.
Damage is minor, Commander. Damage is minor, Commander.
Ready for orders. Got it. Fresh real estate available.
Commander. Heading out. Target marked. Brought us down, Commander.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Coordinates received. Got it.
I really hope those SRM6s make the urban mech a little more active. I really hope
Awaiting
those SRM6s
orders.
make the urban mech a little more
Moving out.
active.
Firing. One less structure.
Well, one more set of rifle squad, and then we can actually go engage the enemy. one more set of rifle squad. Then we can actually go engage the enemy. If our commando survives it.
Standing by.
If our commando survives it.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Flatten that one.
They'll give us some pretty good gear to work with, too.
Reporting.
They'll give us some pretty good gear to work with, too.
Sprinting.
Orders?
I'm picking up a new sensor.
Well, I think I know what
Looks like
the
enemy reinforcements.
what the urban mech's going to be shooting at when he gets a chance. Well, I think I know what the
Right here.
what the urban mech's going to be shooting at
Moving
when
out.
he gets a chance.
I'm gonna make some trash.
Large pulse laser, and he came down off it. Darn it! Large pulse laser. I came down off it. Darn it! Guess I'm gonna put my Cronus on the high ground, and everybody else is gonna come around and join the fight. Guess I'm gonna put my Cronus on
Commander?
the high ground, and everybody else is gonna come around and join the fight.
Commander? Copy that.
And a Saladin.
Copy that. Taking a shot. Taking a shot.
Was that the Saladin running a large laser? Nope, he's got his AC-20. Saladin running a large laser?
Orders?
Nope, he's got his AC-20.
I copy.
That urban mech's in trouble. That urban mech's in trouble.
Minimal damage on that hit. Something I can do. Minimal damage on that hit. Be there in a jiff. I got him.
He jumped. He's going to be hard to hit. I'm going to bring him down.
I could do this all day.
He jumped. He's going to be hard to hit.
Yes,
I'm going to bring him
Commander.
down.
I could do this all day.
Throttle down. Moving out. Yes, Commander. Throttle down. Moving out.
Well, if the urban mech survives the Saladin, we might be able to jump behind him and blow that leg off. Well, if the urban mech survives the Saladin, we might be able to jump behind him and blow that leg off. Wow, that harasser was super fast. Wow, that harasser was super fast. Where'd the Saladin go? Where'd the Saladin go?
Orders? Orders? Position confirmed.
Well, if there's no good targets, we'll blow up a building and clear for targets. Now we can get the Vulcan.
Real estate
Blow up a
available.
building and clear for targets.
Watch my 6.
Now we can get the Vulcan.
I'm under heavy fire.
Commander,
Watch my 6.
going full throttle.
Under heavy fire.
Commander. Going full throttle.
I'm gonna bring that down that building too.
Reporting.
I'm gonna bring that down that building too.
Have no doubt it will be done. Target acquired, locked in. Brought it down, Commander. Target acquired, locked in. Brought it down, Commander.
Yeah, Commander. Yeah, Commander. Fire at all weapons. Critical hit, Commander.
Didn't need that lag anyway.
Critical hit.
Didn't need that lag anyway. Didn't need that lag anyway. Then there's probably another star reinforced lance up there somewhere that I haven't seen yet. Then there's probably another star reinforced lance up there somewhere that I haven't seen yet.
I'm here.
Then there's probably another star.
I copy. I copy. Reporting. Critical hit.
Well, I thought it wasn't a kill, but apparently it was.
Good to go.
Well, I thought it wasn't a kill, but apparently it was.
Target acquired. I guess you call that a miss. Target acquired. I guess you call that a miss.
Looks like there's just a star left. Hopefully we can get them all grouped up around that. I think that's one of the explosive buildings. Just a star left. Hopefully we can get them all grouped up around that. I think that's one
Awaiting
of the
orders.
explosive buildings.
Confirmed.
Receiving you. Jumping.
I'm going to use the urban mech again to spot targets and try to get them grouped up or get some backstabs. We'll work our way around to the Hussar and see if we can put it away. Get some backstabs. We'll work our way around to the Hussar and see if we can put it away. Wow, that is a really scary transport. Wow, that is a really scary transport. Wow, that is
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Yes, Commander. I understand. Unloading a full salvo. I understand.
Receiving you.
Loading a full salvo.
Receiving you.
I'm ready for orders. Engage in jump jets. I'm ready for orders. Engage in jump jets.
Oh, this has gone a lot better than I thought. Wait a minute. Oh, this has gone a lot better than I thought.
Light
Wait a
damage.
minute.
Holding firm.
We've killed multiple targets, and it's saying that there's still a bunch left. We've killed multiple targets, and it's saying that there's still a bunch left.
Reporting. Certainly. Firing.
I'm here.
Certainly. Firing.
Yeah? Busting out. Target marked.
I'm just gonna clear him a path. We're gonna shoot our way through.
Good to go.
I'm just gonna clear him a path. We're gonna shoot our way through.
Good to go. Acknowledged.
We're gonna shoot our way through.
Acknowledged.
Well, that isn't good. Well, that isn't good.
Engaging.
Well, that isn't
Damn it!
good. And shot in the head again.
Damn it!
And shot in the head again. Well, at least they just shot each other. Well, at least they just shot each other.
All right, everybody, let's get this done. All right, everybody, let's get this done.
Orders? Confirmed. All weapons, go! Confirmed. All weapons, go!
The damage is minor.
And
Commander.
now my urban mech's on fire, too.
Ready for orders.
And now my urban mech's on fire, too. Oh, what a shot.
Vehicle trashed.
Oh, what a shot.
Vehicle trashed.
Yes, Commander. Location acknowledged. Location acknowledged.
Waiting for orders. Fire and jump jets.
Well, we're going to get that urban mech back out of the combat zone. I thought we had a shot at putting down the Hussar with a back shot, but it didn't work out so well. I thought we had a shot at putting down the Hussar with a back shot, but it didn't work out so well.
Commander?
We thought we had shot it right down the lesser with the back shot. It didn't work out so well.
Roger. Firing all weapons.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Consider it done. Locked on target. No luck. Consider it done. Locked on target. No luck.
Awaiting orders. I understand. I understand. Reporting. Critical hit.
Got his hover system.
I understand.
Commander?
Reporting. Critical hit.
Got his hover system.
Commander? Confirmed. Targeting Alpha.
We're just
Strike.
going to jump back in and try again.
Targeting Alpha.
We're just going to jump back in and try again.
I'm hit. Oh, I'm hit.
And someone else is going to get shot in the head. Yep, this is about my standard day. Everything on fire and everybody getting shot in the face. Yep, this is about my standard day. Everything on fire and everybody getting shot in the face.
That shot just grazed me. That shot just grazed me.
And I guess I didn't need that arm either.
I lost a weapon.
Yes, Commander.
And I guess I didn't need that arm either.
I lost a weapon.
Understood. Yes, moving fast.
And I guess I didn't need that arm either.
Understood. Moving fast.
As you wish. As you wish. Locking off target.
I should have known that Saladin was still around.
Locking off target.
I should have known that Saladin was
Armor blow through.
Standing by.
Armor blow through.
Standing by. I copy. Firing. Scored a critical hit. Firing. Scored a critical hit.
Standing by. All right. Full speed. Standing by. Roger. All right. Full speed. Roger.
Guess I found out where the Saladin went.
They're getting the angle on me.
Guess I found out where the Saladin went.
Waiting for orders.
Getting the angle on me.
Move order received. Move order received.
Reporting. Reporting. Unleashing hell.
Super important
Reporting.
kill.
One less vehicle. Unleashing hell.
Super important kill. We're
Armor
getting the
breach.
commando out of the
Internal
combat
damage.
zone now.
Ready for orders.
We're getting the commando out of the combat zone now.
Understood. Moving fast. Understood. Moving fast.
Location confirmed.
Probably should have jumped. Probably should have jumped.
What's up, Commander? Location confirmed. I'm gonna give him the big bubble.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna give him the big bubble.
Move order received. Yes, Commander. Scored a critical hit.
What's up, boss?
Yes, Commander. Scored a critical hit.
What's up, boss? Copy that. Roger.
Well,
Report.
that could have gone worse. Not much, but it could have gone
Mission
worse.
successful.
Well, let's make some money. Could have gone worse. Not much, but it could have gone worse.
Successful.
Let's make some money. Could have gone worse. Not much, but it could have gone worse. Let's make some money. That poor commando. Might be getting replaced. That poor commando. Might be getting replaced. Big old 240 engine though. And a double heat sink kit. And a double heat sink kit. We're going to take a double heat sink kit and we're going to take 2 pieces of this. Okay. We're going to take a double heat sink kit and we're going to take 2 pieces of this. No, we aren't. We're actually going to take. No, we aren't. I want that 240. I want that 240. And I think we'll snag a double bin of SRM ammo. And I think we'll snag a double bin of SRM ammo. I think we'll keep the rest of it because the SLDF sensors ain't that bad. And we got 2 mech parts. Not really what we wanted, but we can work with it. Not really what we wanted, but we can work with it.
Nice to see you down here.
Refit our commando. Refit our commando. Well, let's try that change.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Well, let's try that change. And let's change planets. Let's see if we can get some more parts.
Hello, Commander. The Argo may not be fully functional yet, but she's space-worthy enough for our purposes. Hello, Commander. The Argo may not be fully functional yet, but she's space-worthy.
Maybe we can find a planet with more enemies so we can have a bigger... Ooh, there we go. Maybe we can find a planet... We got one more target in the list, the Davian. And that means we can get some more stuff. So let's go ahead and travel there.
Course plotted.
And maybe the store will have some stuff worth our time.
Is complete.
So let's go ahead and travel there. And maybe the store will have some stuff worth our time.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Always try to be building, but I usually play starting with a lot more money. Always try to be building, but I usually play starting with a lot more money. In this one, most of the runs are bad. You end up losing the pilot. The top one, there's a 90% chance that nothing happens. So the top one, there's a 90% chance that nothing happens. So the top one, there's a 90% chance that nothing happens.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Oh, there's another archer part and a bushwhacker part. We need both of those.
Available.
Oh, there's another archer part and a bushwhacker part. We need both of those. One step closer. Gotta add Ultra 5 and ammo, but a little expensive. Ooh, a nice heavy PPC. Gotta add Ultra 5 and ammo, but I'm gonna go for a snub nose, and we're gonna replace that ERPPC with it.
Available.
And now we're out of money again. Snub nose, and we're gonna replace that ERPPC with it. And now we're out of money again.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
That also gives me another ton and more heat efficiency. That also gives me another ton and more heat efficiency.
This is an all-ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm ordering all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle of antibiotics. No arguments, people. Just do it.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Now this little guy needs a ooh. Now this little guy needs a That's why he's fallen down, but... Ooh. That's why he's fallen down, but... In order to... In order to keep his weight somewhat acceptable, I have to keep the small cockpit in. In order to keep his weight somewhat acceptable, I have to keep the small cockpit in. Compact heat sinks don't matter because they're light. Well, they're heavy, but all of them are going into the engine. Don't matter because they're light. Well, they're heavy, but all of them are going into the engine. Well, still nothing that I know what to do with that. Maybe in the downtime I'll figure something out. Well, still nothing that I know what to do with that. Maybe in the downtime I'll figure something out. For a cockpit and assist and a sensor system in the poor little commando.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
And now we're up to... They might be two different bushwhackers, but maybe they'll be compatible. And now we're up to... And we got 2 archer parts. They might be two different bushwhackers, but maybe they'll be compatible. And look at our barracks and see if we're ready. I gotta...
Awaiting orders.
Look at our barracks and see if we're ready.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Did I rush them to the field and not
Training
wait for their
confirmed.
downtime?
Awaiting orders. Yes, Commander.
Did I rush them to the field and not wait for their downtime?
Mech warrior training complete.
Yeah?
I'm just kind of wondering why everybody's injured.
Training complete.
Yeah?
I'm just kind of wondering why everybody's injured. A couple of days they'll be back up. It's going to be 3 days before their Chronos is up anyway.
I've got the financial report.
A couple of days they'll be back up. Wow, I wasn't paying attention. We just made it. I think we'll try to get one more mission in.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Let's get all my pilots up. We'll try to get one more mission in. Let's get all my pilots up. Here's a nice battle against some pirates. We'll take it. It's in the urban again. What did I do? What's wrong with my Chrono? We'll take it. It's in the urban again. What did I do? What's wrong with my Chrono? Oh, that's right. I pulled the snub nose as a ton lighter. And I didn't have anything to replace it with. I pulled the snub nose as a ton lighter. And I didn't have anything to replace it with. How's our heat doing? Pretty good. I don't think we need to... Oh, let's throw an ACM on it. How's our heat doing? Pretty good. I don't think we need to... Oh, let's throw an ACM on it. Yeah, take another day, but we should be okay.
I'll let you know when that's done. Job's done, Commander.
Yeah, take another day, but we should be okay.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay, now let's go do another urban battle. Ooh, here's a nice polar battle. Okay, now let's go do another urban battle. Still against pirates. We got a couple of pilots that's better than these guys. They haven't leveled up. We got a couple of pilots that's better than these guys. They haven't. Because everybody was injured for some reason. Let's see if the game will let me get another one. Usually about 2 hours is the point where things start kind of freaking out. And that's why I'm gonna be trying another mod, maybe something that's a little easier on my machine, because I am streaming and playing Battletech from the same machine, and when that memory error kicks in, everything kind of stops. Memory error kicks in, everything kind of stops. And after this one, I think we
Command interface initiated.
might raid
There
somebody.
are icicles on my cockpit.
Might raid somebody.
Be there in a jiff.
I don't know who's up or what's playing what, so
We'll
we'll
go.
look around and we'll see what's
Consider
going
it
on.
done.
I don't know who's up or what's playing what, so we'll look around and we'll see what's going on. And we're going to immediately start going the wrong direction.
Yes,
And we're going
Commander.
to immediately start going the
Affirmative.
wrong direction.
I understand.
Sure would like some AMS, but I ain't found any yet. What is that? Sure would like some AMS, but light? Okay, I'm not too scared. What is that?
You have orders?
Light? Okay, I'm not too scared.
You have orders?
Yes, Commander. Consider it done.
I think this is going to be the lance that we stream with from here on out, at least until they either
Awaiting
bankrupt
orders.
or die. I think this is going to be the lance that we stream with from here on out, at least until they either bankrupt
Sprinting.
or die. I think this is going to be the lance that we stream with. Well, where'd he go?
Ready for orders. Roger
Where'd
that.
he go?
Full speed. Roger that.
What's the plan? Reporting. I'll be there before you know it. Reporting. I'll be there before you know it.
That Clint might be a problem.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
That Clint might be a problem.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Awaiting orders.
On my way.
Affirmative.
Here you go, moron.
This is definitely the map that my team wants to be in. This is
How might I
definitely the
help?
map that my team wants to be in.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. No joy. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Okay, it's a Toro.
No joy. Yes, Commander.
Okay, it's a Toro. That's not a big deal.
Yes.
Aye, aye.
big deal.
Aye, aye. Affirmative.
The Wolverine, on the other hand, is most assuredly a big deal. The Wolverine, on the other hand, is most assuredly a big deal.
Something I can do? Consider it done. Locking in all weapon systems.
And we're getting hit with tandem.
Commander?
And we're getting hit with tandem.
Commander? Copy that. Copy that.
That was probably a really bad idea. That was probably a really bad idea.
Throttle down, moving out. I understand.
Hey, it was a head hit and it wasn't on me.
How might I help?
Hey, it was a head hit and it wasn't on me.
How might I help? You should never come.
Gotta get rid of those tandems.
That's my armor. Waiting for orders.
Gotta get rid of those tandems.
That's my armor. Waiting for orders. Firing full complement on enemy.
This little commando's generally kind of scary. I think he's set for hand-to-hand, so we'll kill him. This little commando's generally kind of scary. I think he's set for hand-to-hand, so we'll kill him. This little commando's generally kind of scary.
Move order received. Locking off target. One less turn. Reporting. Locking off target. One less turn. Reporting.
Standing by. Standing by. Scored a critical hit. Scored a critical hit.
I think we're okay.
Systems holding.
He says as all of a sudden the reinforcements show up.
Systems holding.
He says as all of a
My
sudden
internals.
the reinforcements show up.
Awaiting orders.
My internals.
Unloading a full salvo. Unloading a full salvo.
Damage is light. Commander. Damage is light. Aye, aye, Commander. All weapons are go. Aye, aye. All weapons are go.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Have no doubt it will be done. Of course. Have no doubt it will be done.
Well, that
What
was
a critical hit.
probably a bad idea.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Well, that was
Critical hit.
probably a bad idea.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Well, that was probably a bad idea.
Engaging jump jets. Take that.
I think it's probably got an XL engine. I think all I got to do is poke it in the torso and I win. And there goes a giant pile of my commando.
You have orders?
And there goes a giant pile of my commando.
You have orders? Confirmed. Confirmed. That
Well, we got its leg. Well, we got its leg.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. I'm gonna make
Okay, we need to finish this guy off. Okay, we need to finish
Reporting.
this guy off. Okay, we need to finish this guy off.
target acquired and locked in.
Standing by.
Target acquired and locked in.
Standing by.
Well, he's not running an XL. Hopefully that was his ammo. He's not running an XL. Hopefully that was his ammo. He's not running an XL. Hopefully that was his ammo. Yeah, let's just kill. Or not.
Critical hit.
Yeah, let's just kill. Or not.
Critical hit.
good to go. You got it.
Well, at least we killed one of them.
Yes, Commander.
Well, at least we killed one of them.
I understand.
I'm going to commando out of the combat zone again.
Aye, aye.
Well, at least we killed one of them.
I understand.
I'm going to commando out of
Let's
the
see
combat.
how you like this. That's a kill. Let's see how you like this.
Receiving you.
That's a kill.
Giving them everything I've got.
Awaiting orders. As you wish.
Everything I've got.
Awaiting orders.
As you wish.
Awaiting orders.
How might I help? How might I help?
Ready for orders. Okay, I'm on it. Ready for orders.
Awaiting orders.
I'm on it.
Be there in a jiff. Unloading a full salvo.
I think we'll just keep the urban
I'm
mech
showing
behind
minor
him.
damage.
Commander,
I think we'll just
Confirm.
keep the urban mech behind him.
firing all weapons. Reporting critical hit.
Reporting.
Firing all weapons.
Yes, Commander.
Critical hit.
Reporting. Good to go.
And I think we'll give the kill to the trebuchet. Well, not getting much of that.
Mission
And I
successful.
think we'll give the kill to the trebuchet. A nice big ammo explosion. A nice big ammo explosion. Just looking for some useful things. Would like that. Useful things. Would like that. And some things to repair the commando with. And some things to repair the commando with. That's not actually going to help us because the Urban Mech is our hand-to-hand mech, and it has gyro built in because it's... The Urban Mech is our hand-to-hand mech, and it has gyro built in because it's... Lamb Mech. I think I'm going to take that gyro anyway. Lamb Mech. I think I'm going to take that gyro. Well, I thought I'd make some money, but I kind of want all of that. Maybe we can do something with the Urban Mech parts. Or the mech parts. Maybe we can do something with the Urban Mech parts. Or the mech parts. Well, let's refit a commando. Half of it exploded. Well, let's refit a commando. Half of it exploded. Well, looks like we're going back to that streak. Well, looks like we're going back to that streak. Well, looks like we're going back to that streak.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I don't want the Toro. Don't want that Commando. I don't want the Toro. Yeah. I don't know. The Wolverine to me just doesn't have enough weapon parts when you look at everything else. I know I don't want a Vulcan. The Wolverine to me just doesn't have enough weapon parts when you look at everything else. I mean, it's got a nice... It's got a lot of armor. It's 55 tons. But, I mean, it's 55 tons. 1111. It's like a Shadowhawk, except not as good. I mean, 1111. It's like a Shadowhawk, except not as good. Let's hit the store again really quick. Let's make sure that we're all sold up. We can't afford to buy anything. I'm going to sell these because they're extra heat at reduced range. I'm gonna sell the rocket launchers because I don't really need them. I'm gonna sell the rocket launchers because I don't really need them. We don't need case. I stick everything in the legs, and the legs can't have case anyway. There's a 120 engine to sell. That'll put us in the black. There's a 120 engine to sell. That'll put us in the black. 2 jump jets. I don't really like to be over 10 of anything. 2 jump jets. I don't really like to be over 10 of anything. And there we go. We can make it through the month. Let's go ahead and recover. And there we go. We can make it through the month. Let's go ahead and recover.
Job's done, Commander.
Everybody except poor Nebula, who got shot in the head again. Let's do some pilot setup. Shot in the head again.
Training
Let's do
confirmed,
some
Commander.
What's up, boss?
pilot setup.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Mech warrior training complete.
Receiving you.
Training
Up
confirmed.
until they hit all 4s, I like to keep them
Reporting.
kind of leveling at the same at a certain pace.
Yes, Commander.
Then I start to specialize once they hit 4s.
Yes, Commander.
Then I start to specialize once they hit 4s. I think I'm still
Hey, boss. Nice
building
to see you.
already. I am? Okay. Well, I'm going to call it a night now. Let me go ahead and see if anybody's I'm going to call it a night now. Let me go ahead on and I can rate them. I mean, I know there's one of you here and you'd probably like to have somebody else playing Battletech, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find somebody else playing Battletech to raid. You'd probably like to have somebody else playing Battletech, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find somebody else playing Battletech to raid.
Lifebuoy watch and lifeboat crew to muster.
Well, hope you don't mind a German player. Well, hope you don't mind a German player. He's the only one playing right now, so I'm going to go ahead and send you over to him. He's the only one playing right now, so I'm going to go ahead and send you over to him. He's the only one playing right now, so I'm going to go ahead and send you over to him.
Engaging jump jet. Here it comes.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Oh my god.